Good afternoon, and thank you for attending today's Tech Talk. My name is Brad Moore. I've been with Badger Alloys a little bit over 10 years, and I'm now serving as the Director of Engineering. Badger Alloys has been a member and active participant in the Hydraulic Institute for about the last 3 years, and we're happy to sponsor this Tech Talk, and we look forward to, once we're finally out of COVID, our next in-person meeting. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about Badger Alloys and the benefits of using a full service casting manufacturer, as well as when to get involved with your foundry in order to avoid potential casting failures down the road. Last but not least, we'll take you on a virtual tour of our full service manufacturing campus. First, a little bit about Badger Alloys. You'll learn a little bit more during the virtual tour, but in short, Badger Alloys is a full-service castings manufacturer based in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, just down the street from Miller Brewing. Our customers are primarily throughout North America with a few overseas, and our campus includes a sand casting foundry, full engineering team, a machine shop, and a pattern shop. We tend to specialize in pump and valve castings, weighing anything from a few pounds up to about 4,500 pound ship weights in a wide variety of different materials, ranging from ductile iron through to super duplex copper, the full suite of stainless alloys, a couple of cobalt-based alloys, a whole bunch of nickel-based alloys, pretty much whatever you're looking for. We're a family-owned and operated company founded 55 years ago, originally starting as a small brass and aluminum foundry and working up to the modern foundry today. So I may be a bit biased, but I am a strong believer in keeping the entire casting process at one provider if possible. Now, there's a few reasons for that. One is certainly shorter lead times on the entire project to the end customer. Another is some more kind of creative solutions that somebody who is building the pattern, doing the casting, and finally doing the machining can employ, ultimately resulting in better castings and helping to mitigate the risk of future casting failure. When one facility controls the entire casting manufacturing process, there should be less lag time due to scheduling conflicts with other projects, other customers, other priorities. For example, by using our own on-site machine shop, we at Badger Alloys can better employ just-in-time manufacturing processes, oftentimes even holding some machine tools open, waiting for castings to arrive so we can get them onto the machine and finish that hot project for our customer. There's also zero risk of lag time and damage due to shipping. Each time a pattern is shipped to a foundry or a casting is moved to a machine shop, or a finished machine casting is moving to another outside process, precious time is lost and there's risk of damage to the tooling or the casting. Because our manufacturing campus hosts all these functions, potential delay and damage caused by shipping, particularly during these somewhat obnoxious and uncertain times in the transportation and delivery industry, are eliminated. Keeping the entire casting process with one supplier ensures full communication at every step regarding potential issues, troubleshooting, timelines, and other project goals. It allows your buyers and engineers to coordinate all efforts through one channel as opposed to multiple different companies, multiple different buyers. When engineers can communicate seamlessly between pattern makers, foundry personnel, and machinists, they can work collaboratively through the process. I'd also like to stress that the most effective way to take advantage of a single source manufacturer is to get them involved as early in the design phase as possible. A single source manufacturer can make suggestions to part design to improve castability and the likelihood of casting success. They'll design the tooling to match their specific casting production process perfectly, with the pattern showing up ready to run. At Badger Alloys, we use simulation software called MagmaSoft, which helps us analyze how the casting will solidify as well as predict casting defects. This analysis step gives us the ability to set a pattern up exactly how it needs to run through the foundry as efficiently and successfully as possible, minimizing design cycles. The ability to predict and prevent casting defects also helps to improve the casting performance and mitigate risk of field failures down the road. This is the most important goal for any casting purchaser, designer, and manufacturer, getting the best result. Customers of full-service casting manufacturers can be confident they will get the best finished castings. When everyone on the production team knows the customer's end goal, each step is performed with the success of the next step in mind. The manufacturer is more likely to be fully invested in the entire process. For example, the pattern maker might set up a pattern to be parted horizontally in an effort to minimize the number of cores required. For the most optimal configuration for casting quality and subsequently machining success may be to part the casting vertically, even if that means adding another core to the mold and a little bit more molding time. If the foundry isn't doing the machining, they may not be able to take advantage of the ability to machine off riser contacts, or things like tapering the machine stock and impeller shrouds ever so slightly to help improve directional solidification and help get rid of some of that T-section shrink that so many impeller manufacturers deal with. A full-service manufacturer will be concerned with pouring the casting that machines perfectly, even if that means adding a little bit more metal or spending a little more time in molding. Ultimately, a castings manufacturer who knows your end goal, understands your products, and is involved in the entire manufacturing process will be most invested in the success of your final casting. A few years back, when the Hydraulic Institute hosted a conference in Milwaukee, Badger Alloys welcomed members to our facility. Many of the engineers appreciated the chance to see hands-on how their designs came to life.
World-class castings delivered has been Badger Alloy's commitment to customers for more than 50 years. We are an award-winning, family-owned manufacturing group that includes a foundry, pattern shop, machine shop, robot, and 3D technologies and world-class engineering team on our manufacturing campus in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Our customers, from small businesses to Fortune 500 companies, span the globe. They typically represent the energy, water, chemical, industrial, food, beverage, marine, and defense industries. While Badger Alloys welcomes customers at all stages of the casting manufacturing process, we find the most successful relationships are those where we partner with our customers from the planning stage through the finished casting. All our facilities are located on one campus, enhancing collaboration among each step. This single source capability enables Badger Alloys to produce the best quality castings in the most cost-effective manner with the shortest possible lead time. The core of our process takes place in our air-set sand foundry, where we mold, melt, pour, test, grind, clean, heat treat, and inspect. We regularly pour more than 200 different alloys, including high alloys, stainless steels, copper-based alloys, and carbon low alloy steels. We can meet your specifications for simple to complex multi-core assemblies with the ability to pour custom castings up to 4,000 pounds. Badger Alloys is ISO 9001:2015 and PED certified and conflict mineral compliant. We offer all levels of NDT inspections at our award-winning environmentally sustainable foundry. The best castings result from proper upfront planning. Our engineering team is available to work with your engineers to discuss process and materials and to digitally fine-tune the manufacturability of your design using simulation software. These professionals can consult with you on the viability of alternative tooling methods like robotically milled patternless molding, 3D printed plastic patterns, or sand molds and cores, or a hybrid process. They can also work with you to create prototypes or 3D models of your castings. This upfront collaboration and ongoing involvement throughout the process results in the best quality casting. When traditional wood or urethane patterns are your best solution, our on-site pattern makers bring their decades of collective craftsmanship to your project. They work closely with our engineering and foundry teams on every job to ensure we produce the very finest tooling. Our secure pattern storage facility protects your valuable assets while allowing for quicker turnaround and extended pattern life. Whether your castings were poured in Badger Alloy's sand foundry or elsewhere, we have the capabilities to deliver them as semi-machined, finished machined, or as an assembly. We specialize in machining large castings up to 88 inches in diameter, with a height of 7 feet and a weight of 10,000 pounds. We have the unique ability to machine keyways up to 4.5 inches wide and 40 inches long. One of our longtime customers once said, "Badger Alloys wasn't the least expensive coming in the door, but they gave us the best value going out." We look forward to showing you our manufacturing campus in person and discussing ways we can partner with you. In the meantime, visit our website or call us for more information on how we can become a valuable member of your supply chain. Badger Alloys, world-class castings delivered.
Thanks everyone for your time today. Hopefully I was able to give you some valuable information about why it's advantageous to work with a full service casting manufacturer. This presentation, as well as the tech talk we gave in March on next generation manufacturing, are available in the resources section of our website or listed below. Or if you've got any questions, feel free to contact me. Thanks again.